So I got some advice today. Actually, 20 seconds ago.
What's that advice?
Put some hand sanitizer in your water.
No.
It'll sanitize your lungs.
I think I heard that person say up your nose.
Oh.
Oh. Hey, man. What are you looking for?
Where's my other cheat sheet?
We literally just started this. You weren't looking for shit.
Oh, I found it. Well, David,
your cheat sheet.
Everyone knows this is scripted.
Scripted?
That's not your line.
I couldn't follow a script if I tried.
You can't read.
Fuck you, man.
My therapist tells me I need to get out more.
Your therapist?
Yeah.
Can we talk about that?
Well, we've been in lockdown, so the therapy has not worked. Doctors in the UK are prescribing bikes for physical fitness, for weight loss.
Don't show it.
Not cool. Not cool.
That's fucked up. That's a weakness. Don't tell them that.
How long's it been?
What do you mean?
How long has it been?
Since I started reading?
Since 20 minutes. When you handed me the script. Since we've recorded.
So here you say, introduce the podcast with sponsor.
Ah, okay.
Who's the sponsor?
I think too many jokes came to my head at once.
Stop.
That I couldn't.
It's been so long.
It's been a while.
It's been ridiculously long.
The juices are not flowing. That's why we wrote a script.
The juices? We've not wrote a fucking script. You wrote a script for yourself.
These are notes from months ago.
I'm going off the fucking triangle. I mean, the dome.
I can't use half of this shit because it all happened like months ago. It's not news. It's not interesting anymore.
Why? Could be interesting.
I don't know. Okay, so like...
Well, this isn't going to come out for another fucking year, so...
That's
at this
true.
point, we have no listeners anymore because they've given up on us. Simple.
I've bought more hand sanitizer in the car.
So what?
Hand sanitizer.
And where is it?
In the car.
Oh.
Because you think about it, when you always get in the car after doing something, shopping, whatever. So if it's in my car, I can sanitize right quick.
But what about your handle outside?
What about what?
The handle outside.
Outside of the car?
Yeah.
I'll sanitize when I get in.
Do you just forget about that?
What do you mean?
Do you sanitize the handle?
I can get my hand all wet with sanitizer and stroke it a little bit.
Make the juices start flowing?
Yeah. Make the car's juices go.
Hey, man. If you heard a cut just then, it's because Dylan fucked up.
No one's going to hear a cut. I'm a good editor.
If they heard a cut, you fucked
We've gotten 29 episodes through.
He basically plugged the USB in and fucked it. But hey, that's all right. We're not pointing fingers. We're not saying names.
You are pointing fingers. You're pointing all your fingers at me.
It's not the guy that I'm looking at.
I like how every second episode we've said something about me editing. It's like, but it's no one's fault, really.
It's not. It's no one in particular. Not one of us can edit.
Well, what I was going to say earlier when you said people aren't interested in this anymore because of how long we've been inactive, I was going to say even if we had been active, no matter what the content, people were still going to lose interest. That was a matter of time.
You really know how to grind my gears. You know how to like get under the bark. You know
under the bark.
You know how to really just fucking grind it. You know, grind it. Don't know what you mean.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
What are you saying?
I tried to find more metaphors and I didn't have any more.
Yep, I got a metaphor.
Because I got a small vocabulary.
Yep.
As we've discussed.
Well, someone's discussed with me and then you've discussed with them. Yeah.
Yes.
That you have a small vocabulary.
Yes. It's not the only small thing.
Self-burn.
Got him.
Well, anyway. I forgot
what the fuck just happened there?
I don't know. It feels weird now.
I was going to say, welcome back. This is episode 30.
It is episode 30.
It's been that fucking long. I caught up on the episode, so counted it up.
It's been a long time.
It's been ridiculously long, and I feel like we owe you an explanation, but we don't. So,
well, let's just say that both David and I have access to the social medias, and if we wanted to contact you, it's both our fault. Evenly. Just had to put that out there.
But we're not pointing fingers.
We're not pointing fingers, guys.
Guys, it's no one's fault.
It's no one's fault. There's 4 fingers pointing my way, but
there's two holes in a hole, you know?
What?
Go along with it.
You heard it here first, folks.
There's 2 holes in a hole. Guys, there's two halves in a whole, all right? Okay, we're both
That
at
one
fault.
makes sense.
We didn't communicate with you at all. So if we've got any overseas listeners, we've got one. Jim, talking about you. That was me.
It's always you. I don't have friends.
Wait, has that switched?
You want
I thought I was the friendless one. Wait a minute.
The script gets so confusing sometimes.
Wait, give me my shit.
You want to know an interesting fact,
No,
actually?
because I want to say something.
Yeah, go for it.
We've been in fucking lockdown, boys.
Well, no shit.
We've been in the longest lockdown ever.
Yeah, but it's good.
Cunt, stage 4
Yeah.
for the longest time.
Well, for good reason, because when we first got into stage 4, there was 500 house visits and 29 went home.
Wait, what?
29 people weren't home that were infected.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in the first week of lockdown.
Damn, they must have friends. That wasn't what I meant.
That was good timing.
That was.
Damn, that's relatable.
Oh wait, that's one of them there.
Hang on. No, just a game.
Oh yep, no.
My coins are ready.
just TikTok.
Whoops.
Sorry guys. Whoops. No, yeah, no, we've been in massive fucking lockdown, boys, and we're gonna do some Zoom stuff, and that didn't pan out. And some things just didn't collide. Things didn't work. The stars didn't align. Star signs aren't real. Basically, we fucked up. And don't do that. Come on, man.
That was normal.
Do that.
That was
do that when I'm peaking. Don't do that now.
That was an inaudible, whatever the fuck the word is. I don't care, David. This is my podcast too. I can drink water like a spastic if I want to.
You know when I said there was two halves in a whole?
Yeah.
There's not anymore. Get out.
We both equate to 1/3.
Leave.
Podcast is the other third.
Bro, I just want to be a quarter by myself.
I just want to be a part of something and nothing at the same time.
Bro, that's my life. I'm a part of something but nothing in
My
every
therapist
situation.
tells me I need to get out more.
Your therapist?
Yeah.
Can we talk about that?
We can if you want.
Can you give me the details?
Yeah.
Please?
Well, we've been in lockdown, so the therapy has not worked.
The therapy is a part of something but part of nothing.
If I have to say something, if I had to describe it in one sentence, it would be waste of money. For
Excuse me?
For me.
What?
What?
What? Therapy or this?
They're just going to tell me how I feel. Bitch, I'm feeling it. You know what I mean? like
Hey, man.
I didn't already know.
Well, I think it's good to have an outside perspective.
Absolutely.
Being real. I think that it was what? Are you alright day the other day? I mean, are you okay day?
Wasn't that National Suicide Prevention? National Suicide Prevention Day? Something rather?
Okay, it was one of them.
Probably both.
Basically, I just want to tell you that I'm here for you.
Thanks, man. I'm here most of the time.
I appreciate you.
Oh,
I mean, this is your house.
David.
So if you weren't here, I'd have questions.
I'm getting out more.
Where are you living? Are you one of the 29?
Could you imagine if I went to your house and you went to my house?
No.
Well, yeah, because I've never been inside your house. How are you here for me if I've never been inside your house? Where you are. You're not here.
Hey, man, I think that's on you.
I've been outside your house 4 times or 3 times, probably 5 times.
Why didn't you knock?
In the last month. Why didn't I knock?
Why didn't you knock?
Because you were outside.
What?
We were going for bushwalks.
Yeah, you were in the park. You were in the middle of the park looking at me.
That was one time.
That was the recent time.
Hey, Dylan, come inside for a glass of water. That was a big walk.
Hey, Dylan. Dylan,
Here, boy.
come back. You're 3 kilometers, but come back.
Come back.
Come back for a glass of water, then we'll walk the extra 3K. Hey, Dylan. Stop.
You stopped
Did
when
you
I
get my point,
swallowed. About what?
About the last time. I can't offer you in my house if you're already at the bush.
Yeah, but we came back to said house.
You went straight in your car
Did I?
and you said, fuck yourself, and then you left. And I was like, what?
Okay. Well, is this the time I pulled the gun on you or the other time?
Did you see my point?
I'm a very approachable person. I have bright rosy red cheeks.
And that jelly blaster thing. The gun.
Gel blaster.
The
Yeah.
little gun Glock thing.
I bought a tactical toy David.
What's...
It's a tactical toy.
Is that the scientific name? What's it?
Gel blaster. I'm not a kid.
Sounds really sexual, doesn't it? Gel blaster.
It does. Gel blaster 3000. Satisfy yourself alone.
Lovehoney.com. Fucking gel blaster $8.99.
Lovehoney.com. Wild Secrets. Where's your head at?
What do you mean?
Wild Secrets. That's where it's at.
What's Wild Secrets?
They have better deals.
I've only bought stuff off Love Honey.
Stuff or thing?
Things.
Things. Multiple things.
Multiple things.
I've bought nothing. I'm a Christian man.
I'll tell you right now, boys. This man's lying. Okay? That's one of the two things. And the second thing, it's been a fucking wild lockdown, boys.
It has been a big lockdown.
In terms of...
I won't be surprised if we never get our juices back. I mean, we'll still keep doing the podcast.
Our Jews back? What?
We'll never get... No, it's a bad joke.
Stop.
No, we'll never get our juices flowing again because of how long of absence.
Juices flowing?
Yes.
Well, now I'm aroused.
Oof. Love Honey, here I come.
Honey. Bro,
Did
I'm
I
going
get
on
there
there
first?
now. I think they got a 20% off.
Oof.
Oh, no, that was Uber Eats. Never mind.
Been playing heaps of COD lately. A massive amount.
Oh, really?
An unhealthy amount.
Oh, really?
Yep.
For some reason, I get an urge to block you.
Why?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe it's the air or something.
Okay, Mr. Valorant.
What?
What?
It's a good game.
It is a good game. So is COD.
You asked me to play it. Did you not? Are you going to deny this? Is this going to be another my house situation?
It is. It's always a your house situation, David, because no matter how right I am, I'm never as right as you are.
What do you mean?
Because you say to me, I'll be like, oh, I'm getting on tonight. And you'll be like, oh, I only play Valorant. Should get on Valorant. Like, yeah, David, I've been playing Valorant since you started playing Valorant. We all play Valorant. And you're like, well, you should
I
play
have
it.
to preface it because I know if I get on, you're going to be like, hey, guys, let's play CSGO instead.
I don't even invite you anymore.
I know, because you always play shit games.
But even when I'm playing Valorant, I don't invite you.
Why not?
That's how often you said no. You're pushing me away. You don't even reply back saying busy.
Well, you know what?
1/3 of the time,
you'll
say busy.
Let's go to the first episode and let's find out if I've changed.
You've changed massive. We've both changed. This lockdown has put me back into my virtual fucking identity.
What?
I don't go outside. I'm allergic to sunlight at this rate.
Bro, I walked outside. I thought I had hay fever for a second. So I smelled the air. I'm like, what the fuck? It smells so fresh.
Fuck is that?
I nearly sneezed. It was so fresh. I was like, God damn. Yeah. I'm so used to like the dust or like my house. The place you've never been.
Well, we do work though, so I haven't been that digitized.
How do we slip through the cracks? Can I just ask that?
About what?
Guys, Danny Andrews, if you're listening to this right now, how the fuck did we slip through the cracks?
We're cabinet makers. We're still working. Located in... I'm not sure if it's allowed or not.
Dude,
I'm trying to do the right thing.
I don't understand. Like, hairdressers got closed, but we're not.
Yeah, because that's close contact.
Yeah, but they're like hygienic as fuck.
Yeah, but everyone has a pair of scissors.
I bought clippers.
Yeah. Good ones too.
And I've been fucking styling the fuck out of my hair. My girlfriend wouldn't agree with me. She'd more agree along the lines of it's an attack on my head. But look, it's I reckon it's styling.
It's all about learning.
It's a learning curve.
Absolutely.
It's a learning curve, especially when you shave near like the top of your fucking head by accident.
So I was talking to a policeman the other day. This is to do with this.
Okay. I just want to clarify that with the listeners so they don't get lost.
Yeah. So I was talking to a copper.
Why?
And he just because he said the words learning curb, you know, like the curb of a road.
Oh.
And it's put me in a state of like half denial, half no, it's definitely not that.
It's definitely not that.
It's a curve, right?
I'm with you on that.
I guess.
Although we're both cabinet makers, we both went to the same school, and we both have names that start with the same letter. So I'm going to say this.
And the podcast is called Dumb Shits Out Loud.
And we literally live so close together. If I didn't clarify that already, we do. So, dude, we're basically the same person. So if you're wrong, I'm wrong.
And
it's very likely.
And if you're right, I'm still wrong.
Yeah, that's how it is.
No, but
that's
anyway,
science.
Although it was at the scene of a car accident.
Peer reviewed.
It was a scene at a car accident.
Why are you
so
there?
Maybe
you
he said. Maybe he said curb.
Was it that one?
But yeah. How many car accidents do I go to?
Dude, that's a pun.
He could have been punning, but he wasn't talking directly at me. He was talking to one of the bystanders, and I heard that he was talking to me, and then looked away and was like, well, you know how it is, blah blah blah. There was their first accident. It's a learning curve. And I went, no, the learning curve is the one she went over. Like,
I think he was definitely punning.
but he didn't laugh. He didn't like give a
He didn't
silence.
have to.
He didn't
That's
give a
the
pause.
power. That's the power
Yeah,
move.
because he's made me think about it fucking 10 days later.
He probably knows that too. He's probably like, oh, that cunt that was sitting on that curb.
He wakes up
Hey,
in the
man.
morning and goes, got him.
Me? I do that.
You just open your eyes and yawn.
That's something I'd do. 100%. That's something I'd do. Dude, that's our humor. Why are you even making fun of that? That's
Because I don't know. Well, we get it because if I were to say it, I'd look at you and you'd be like, caught it. Knew what you were going with that one. This guy was like, he was just talking. He's
that's
just
a power move.
authority figure.
That's a power move. He's like, you know what? It is what it is.
Maybe that's the only way cops can joke, is if they'd word it into a normal conversation. Because cops have to be serious.
Do they?
So maybe they have to sneak it in.
Do they have to be serious?
I don't know. I'm not a copper. I'd rather them not be serious. I'd feel much safer in the city if they were like fucking sarcastic as hell.
Dude, if they were if they were like fucking
There'd be no more crime.
if they were like Beck,
Yeah.
dude, like that humor,
Yep.
like still
So dry.
still
So
stern
like,
but dry, but like funny as fuck. You know what I mean?
respectable.
Yeah, like if they were like that, I'd respect that.
But
And I feel like a lot of them are like
There was a
that.
certain point of intelligence there as well.
Nah, all cops are the same.
That's what I mean. Like,
Nah, they're all the same.
are all cops the same intelligence as it'd be to pull that off?
I think they're just clones.
I know some people that should definitely not have passed the academy.
Who?
Well, not personally.
But, oh, you mean like that you've dealt with?
Yes.
Oh,
Because, like, yeah.
I've never had a situation like I've never been pulled over in my adult life.
I have once.
I've never had to
twice.
deal with that.
I've never been stopped, never been tested for drugs or alcohol. I've
Yep.
never been pulled up for anything. But this one time I was in a car park and it was like 9 p.m. And we just come back from a dinner party, me and my partner. And we were just sitting in the car park and then the cops pulled up. Because this is where people do their car meets. You know, like those kind of...
Yeah.
We weren't there for that though. And they pulled up and they're like, can I see it?
Wink, wink. Ahead of the curb, eh?
Yeah, learning curb. Anyway, and they wanted to see
Fuck,
my...
it's so dumb.
They wanted to see my license. They scanned my car. It was in my dad's name. His face come up, and they just gave me my license back and went away. I'm like, okay, surely there's a couple more follow-up questions.
Yeah, nah, like that's a bit.
It's just like,
It's just like, yeah, fuck it.
and they were just so like, that's exactly their attitude as well. They were just kind of like, yeah. I was like, they were just talking to me, and they ran the plates, and I was like, do you want to see my license? And they were like, no. Yeah, all right.
They'll probably just come in to check if you guys are doing some fucking
Yeah, probably seeing if there's like public indecency or skidding and stuff like that.
some like ass crack,
Yep. Some plumber's crack.
some 2 holes,
Shorts
part
that
of
are two.
part of the hole,
2 holes that are a half.
and halves that are holes. You know how it is.
Yep.
Simple things.
I
And he's
do know
probably
how it
just
is.
like, oh, they're having a really deep conversation and not boning. And now he's probably caught. He's like, oh yeah, now I've got to ask for something.
And that's just offensive because why couldn't we be doing both? You know,
Exactly.
free power,
No, he should have joined in.
free world.
If anything, he should have fucking joined in.
Okay, well, hang on. Let's not get too carried away.
Why?
Let's just say maybe we could have just went into his car and we could have done swapsies. That's fair.
Wasn't there only 3 of you?
Let's change the subject. No,
What, you don't want to talk about you having a 3-way with a cop?
No, he had a partner. Like he had his other cop and the passenger. They
Oh,
never
that's a sausage fest.
they never travel in ones.
That's a sausage fest.
What do you?
Sheriffs do.
I've been pulled over in my
Sheriffs do.
What, they run in their own car by
Yeah,
themselves? Well,
by
yeah, because they don't patrol though.
They were driving.
They okay. I'm pretty sure this guy goes home without his partner as well.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Could have been like lovers. You never know. Hey man,
Now that's just a poor work environment, if you ask me.
I think it's a very healthy work environment.
I don't want to date any of my coworkers. Sorry, David.
Fuck. Shit.
Why am I doing this?
Fuck. Are you telling me I've been doing this for fucking 9 months for
It's
nothing?
been months.
I've been waiting for my chance.
All you had to say was no.
Bro. You didn't see the signs?
I saw the signs. I just like the attention.
Bro, that's Tinder. Son, that's fucking Tinder. That's water.
Feels like it.
It's actually water at this point.
They may as well have just put a shot of vodka in water and jelly powder, and that's that.
Jelly powder.
What is it? Keratin?
Corona?
The powder that turns into jelly.
Yeah, Coke.
Yeah.
Simple logistics.
Genomics.
Dude, what we have been able to do, though, like dead set, because of lockdown, and there's a lot of words being thrown around in politics and shit, but no matter all that shit, we have been able to do something. Daniel Andrews hasn't... What's that look?
What? I'm listening. Daniel Andrews has...
No, you weren't. You were staring deathly at the table.
I wasn't staring at the table. I was staring in the middle of the triangle that your arm's creating.
Okay, well, don't do that. Is it a good triangle?
It's the mediocre isosceles.
I haven't been to the fucking gym, dude.
Okay.
Give me some fucking, oomph.
Wait, you haven't been going to the gym? And you look like that?
Thanks, man.
What?
Stop. Okay, stop.
Okay, continue.
Fuck you, man.
Well, you asked for it.
But yeah, Daniel Andrews has given us some leeway, in terms of, you can go outside for an hour. And that is what we did, didn't we?
Let's talk about that.
Can we?
It's very interesting.
I don't want to know.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so, pillows. I have a bamboo one.
So do I, actually. Bro, we're the same person.
Fuck.
We're both wrong. Ahead of the curve.
Script.
Where is it? No, okay, let's talk about it.
Yeah, we went for a big walk, didn't we?
Only an hour.
Cool.
I don't know how to do crickets.
So clearly, obviously, you can tell by David and I's tone that we're being deadly honest. So we went for one complete 60-minute walk.
Yep.
That includes my drive home.
Yep.
Anyway.
No, you didn't drive home.
I walked home.
You walked home.
Anyway, no, we went for a big walk in the bush.
And you didn't come to my house.
A local reserve.
Yes.
We wore masks. That's what you have to do. And we went for a walk.
We might have worn something extra. One of us.
What? Oh. I don't think you were wearing it on that walk, were you?
I was. Yeah.
On that one?
Yeah. That was the one where we saw those.
Yeah, I know.
Those
That's
rocks.
what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, I wore it on that.
Yeah, mint.
Because remember at the end of the trip, it's always the guys that wear the hats that get the attention, like weird things.
Yeah, like rings and painted nails and shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. So we went for a walk.
There's screaming going on in the background. Can I just say right now, it's not from us. It's from, I think, is that your neighbour?
Yes.
Or is that
they
the
have
park?
problems.
They have problems.
Mm-hmm.
Domestic abuse?
I want to talk about this walking thing.
Dude, I want to talk about the fucking murder that's going on over there.
People are
Do we go over there?
They're going crazy. No, we don't have to go over there. They've got dogs.
What does that mean?
They're scary.
What?
They are scary.
But if someone's getting murdered, we got to go over there.
Oh, well, you know where we live. If we go over there, we're the bad guy.
What?
Someone could be getting stabbed and the victim would be like, get the fuck out of my house. What are you doing? That's weird. And it'll be like, Jesus.
What the fuck?
Right.
What kind of shit have you been through?
The walk is enough.
Do I need a lawyer?
This will explain our area.
Do you need a lawyer? Is what I should have asked.
David, we found something.
What did we find?
We found a bag while we were walking. We went off trail.
It was a big bag.
It was a big bag. Big reusable keep me bag.
And because I had the Akubra on, we had to go off trail.
We had to go. I mean, you don't dress like that and not bush bash. You know what I'm saying?
100% with your feet. You got to bush bash. No, you got to bush bash.
So we did. And it may or may not have been a mistake.
A mistake?
A mistake.
A mistake.
Mm-hmm. A mistake mushroom. So,
son,
what we found, pause for the ad break. What we found, welcome back. What we found was,
dude, that was your brain working. Shut the fuck up.
We found a bag, and inside the bag was a really...
Can we talk about how big that bag was?
We did. We said it was a big reusable keep me bag.
Did we?
Yeah.
Fuck, I just blanked out.
Okay, maybe I should just tell the
Can
story.
we do another break?
I'm not gonna stop.
Can we do another break?
Okay. Let's wait for the
Pause
ads.
for our break. It says it in the script here.
Yeah, okay, welcome back.
Welcome back, guys. Episode 30.
Anyway, maybe I should just tell the story because I keep dragging this out for you to jump in, but I think...
No. I want to jump in.
Do you?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes, not in the bag, but in the story.
Fucking hell, the bag is the story. All right.
All right, let's go.
So we found a story.
No, we found a bag. Let me set the scene.
Set the scene, David. You're wearing an Akubra.
I was, thank you. Fucking cunt. Get one.
Story.
Okay, story. No, don't think of the Kubra, fuck. You need to get one. All right, we were going through the bush, right? And it was like golden hour. It was definitely golden hour, right?
There's peak hour for walkers.
Peak hour fucking must have been because there was crowds. Not crowds, but there was a lot of people. The populace was large, right?
All of our suburb decided it was a wonderful day for a walk.
100%. Still social distancing.
It still was a beautiful day.
But I swear to God, people were fucking everywhere. But
Groups of more than two as well, which was a bit frustrating actually when I was looking at that.
yeah, but hey man,
Is what it is.
I'm not the police.
Nah, neither.
And I'm not ahead of the curve. So here we go. We walked into this, we basically like saw this little path and I was like, hey, should we take it? And then we looked at each other and I'm like, yeah, we're taking it.
It's sort of like imagine an alleyway, like a real tight one, but the walls are made out of trees.
Yeah.
It's kind of what it looked like.
And it looked like a murder had gone down there.
It looked like one was about to happen as soon as we walked in.
Yeah, 100%. And there was some weird shit going on. But we looked at each other and we both had that look like, yeah, we're doing it.
Need to explore.
We're going in. We got to see what's going, behind the curtain.
Just to set the vibe a bit, this is what we felt when we went in there. Even though it's 100%, reserve, like no one owns it technically.
Yeah, it's just government owned.
It felt like we were on private property walking through it.
It was fucking weird.
It's like it did like someone had claimed that area
because like it's like that inner gut feeling like something's not right here. You know what I mean? Something's
That sixth
going
sense.
on. And I just had that feeling the whole time. I was just like, this is a fucking weird area. And it's crazy how much like in those situations that the vibe can change.
we were having a wonderful walk and we ended it on a wonderful walk as well, but like this middle part of this big walk was just so eerie.
It was that's a good word for it. It was just really fucking eerie. Like something was not right.
It was weird, right? Because it was covered as well. There was trees. All the trees were spaced out, and they only spread out on the top. So like it was almost like there was a roof of leaves and branches, right?
Yeah.
So it was like it was literally like the perfect place for like a tribe back in the day to be making their like little home, right?
Yeah, if you want to put it like that, yeah.
I couldn't think of anything else. Anyway,
but it's like it's not even like a big reserve. Like
no,
it's not
exactly.
like it's not like the fucking Yarra Ranges or something.
It's not massive.
No, and it's not far off the track either. But it just felt so fucking weird.
Secluded, like detached from the main path. Because the main path, you could hear the birds chirping, voices in the background, and as soon as you went into this little entranceway into this half clearing, all of that like didn't hear it anymore.
Not even exaggerate. It was just really weird.
It was just really weird.
And it's not like fucking. I don't know.
But
We're
anyway,
not even trying to exaggerate it. It's just like it was just.
This is just how we felt.
Anyway, so we walk in there.
First thing we notice.
Yeah, is the fucking this like grouping of bushes kind of thing.
Yeah, like,
and we're like,
and
oh,
tarps.
here we go. Some kids have just like built some shit.
Yeah, made a little shelter.
Yeah, this is their little hide thingy, and then still having that eerie feeling, and we walked up there, and it got weirder.
Got weirder, yeah. So they'd used tarps. They'd made a really shitty shack, and then there was little fire pits around, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was a few of those.
Not just one. Yeah, they put them right next to trees as well, so they'd burnt up the tree.
Yeah, you saw the burn marks like halfway up the fucking tree, like they've just like I don't know what was going through their fucking mind.
Yeah, and there was cans of booze, like empty cans, not faded either, like quite recent.
So now we're thinking, oh, okay, someone's just come here and done a little camp or something.
Yeah, it's probably where like a group of kids come
and they just
sink cans. Sink cans and smoke cones and shit like that.
Still having that weird vibe though.
Yeah, and it's just eerie. It's just something is off.
Yeah, and then we walk over to this little... No, we didn't even walk over to that. Yeah, we walked over, like, to the left of that little hut thing, and we saw some, like, ties and shit. Remember? How we saw those, like...
rope and shit.
Yeah, like, it was, like, rope and shit, and it was fucking weird, man. I don't know what... There's nothing there, but there's nothing not there. You know what I mean? Like, it's, like,
there was this
weird.
big, like, mound that shouldn't be there. Like, it was just a mound of dirt that had grown over with grass. It looked like a fucking burial. Like, right? There's a mound of dirt that isn't any natural part of, like, there's no way that could naturally occur.
We're not saying that there's fucking bodies in here, but, like, it's like, it's literally, let me describe this.
It definitely crosses your mind.
It's, yeah, after seeing everything, like, together, and honestly, it was probably just that, right? But, wait, there's more. It's, like, literally flat as fuck, right?
And this mound.
The whole area is, like, flat.
Yeah.
And then there's literally just this one fuck off mound right in the middle of these, like, trees. Just,
yeah.
And it's like, there's so much grass on just this one mound.
Literally.
It was strange. But, yeah, we saw all these ties and shit, and it was weird, right? And because we saw, like, the vibe of the place, like, we were
kind of wanted to see more.
Yeah, but we were attributing, like, the vibe of the place to, like, things we were seeing.
Yeah.
In terms of, like, we saw the man and we're like, oh, that's...
It's kind of like what mood you're in to when you experience something. You know, if you're in a good mood and you have okay food, it's good food. If you're in a bad mood and you have okay food, it's bad food.
If you're in an eerie place, you're going to be suspect of certain things.
If you're in an eerie place, you're going to think there's a body somewhere.
Yeah, 100%. And especially because the vibe was how it was. I was getting eaten alive by fucking mosquitoes.
Yeah, mosquitoes everywhere. Anyway, so we took a little... we saw this little clearing through another little brush part, right?
And things... You know when you walk into nature, I don't know if you have, right, listener, whoever you are.
Yeah, this could be someone in New York.
Yeah, but if you've ever been in the Australian bush or any forest really, you kind of get a feeling of what nature looks like. It's not even, it's not perfect, it's not organised. Things are everywhere. There's shrubs where you like there's just random spots. And
for example, look at a river.
Yeah,
and then look at a man-made canal.
Yeah, 100%. Right? It's too perfect. Tell.
Yeah. It's orchestrated.
And this next little clearing was like way too organised. It was fucking weird. It was like a wall of like sticks and shit.
And then there was another little kind of like shed type. Like it's just like a fucking. It's hard to explain.
It had plastic and shit, didn't it?
Yeah. It was just plastic wrap and sticks around 2 trees.
No, it wasn't even. It was like there was some around the base, but then there was like a lot gathered in the middle. So they probably had like a roof or something.
Yeah, who knows?
But it fucking, again, weird.
And then there was like a little cape or something nailed to a tree.
Dude, that's when I was like, nah, fuck this.
That's when we originally thought there's something dead around here. Like, because there's a piece of clothing nailed to a tree.
No, it wasn't even nailed.
What was it?
It was hanging. It was like a little kid's cape hanging on a fucking tree.
Right. It's like someone had planned for us to walk through there and think the worst. Like someone's put all that shit there to make it look like what it isn't. You know
and
what I mean?
it's like they built us up to it. So then you get to the first campsite, and then you get to the next one, and then you find the plastic, and then the ropes, and then the plastic, and then now this fucking kid's cape. Yeah. Fucking weird.
Really weird.
And they're probably not even connected.
Probably not. It's probably just 8 different groups passing through.
But the way that we experienced it
was like the same. It felt like it was the same person or same 2 people that had been hanging out there doing this weird shit.
Fucking weird.
Anyway, and then we quickly realized what it actually was because we kept looking, and we were like, "Oh, we'll head this way. Maybe it will lead to like a view, like where we can see."
Yeah, maybe we'll continue or something. Maybe there'll be some more weird shit. And I think we both looked at each other and we knew, "Hey, man, this is fucking weird. Let's find more."
Yeah, you wanted to know more, but you didn't want to know the truth behind it.
Yeah, and I find that's like with the fucking crime podcast.
It is like crime podcast.
It's like what we were talking about like a few episodes back. It's like, hey man, you want to hear it?
It's interesting,
really curious?
Yeah.
And then when you find out, you're like, fuck.
It's like that's depressing.
It's and so we continued on.
And we found these 2 logs laying down, and between them is where we found the bag, this big bag.
It was like and it was fucking. Lot going on. Like you couldn't see what was going on, but you knew there was something in
At first glance, it was like, oh, it's just a bag, it's just rubbish. Someone's just left it there. And then at a closer glance, it was
more of a grab 2 sticks and fucking pull it apart.
Yeah, it was.
So we destroyed complete evidence.
Right. So, but we looked at it and we went, no, hang on, that can't just be rubbish because it's like there's clearly stuff in there. Like it's a big bag. It's not screwed up. It's not scrunched up and thrown or anything like that. So inside it, we got a stick, and we try to open it just to get a better look. And then the first things we see is like a little billy, like a little tin.
Oh, it was a copper
cup.
pot.
Yeah, it was a little pot, little cup. And then we found a big blanket, like that's one. It looked like a flannel shirt.
It looked like because we didn't find anything else at this point.
Yeah,
there was a torch.
There was a torch in there.
There was a torch that was taped up. There was what else was there in there?
Cotton balls everywhere.
Yeah, there was cotton balls. And at this point, we were like, well, okay, this looks like something, but what the fuck's in that? Yeah,
like, so there's this big wrapped blanket. We didn't know it was a blanket. We thought it was a flannel shirt. And because we thought it was a flannel shirt, we were like, that's too big to be the whole shirt. Like,
there was like...
It's wrapped around something.
Yeah, it was fucking weird. And it was when we poked it...
Yeah, so my instincts kicked in and I poked it.
And what'd you say?
My scientific brain, I went, that should not feel like that. I'm like, that is firm but squishy at the same time.
And it was fucking weird. It was heavy.
Thought, yeah, it was really heavy.
Not that we actually picked it up, but like when you pushed it, you could feel it was fucking solid.
We made bush tongs, really, out of sticks.
Really? Yeah, we made bush tongs. And if you've never made bush tongs with your friend, are they really your friend?
Think about it.
It's science.
Anyway, so we were like, let's try and unwrap it. Because my first thought is dead cat. Right, there's a dead cat in here.
Something, yeah. But again, nothing smelled. So I was like,
no foul smell.
Because if you've been through the bush, you've smelt like or roadkill or fucking as you drive past.
And you know what rotten smells like.
Yeah. Like everyone's driven past roadkill or walked in the bush and seen a dead fox or a dead rabbit or something.
Yeah.
I mean, we have because this area, but like
absolutely. So we unraveled it, which took ages. It took way too long. It was real tightly packed.
Because the bush tongs weren't good.
Because the bush tongs were no good. One of them snapped.
Spoiler. Yeah, snapped.
Yeah.
Not good.
Anyway, and then we unwrapped it, and it turns out it was just the blanket, like folded
wrapped
up.
in on itself, but it was a really big blanket, and it was wrapped fucking
it would have been
perfectly.
damp. That's why it was so heavy.
Yeah, but when we opened it, we saw a few things.
Yes, something came out.
No, and that's not what we thought was in there, but it definitely confirmed the case, and it confirmed everything, and we've completely wasted your time.
It was the very moment of the story.
Because, like, someone will plant a seed, the cotton balls were the seed.
Yeah, the cotton balls were the seed. That's what we saw.
The burnt pot was also a seed.
It's all, what is it called? Foreshadowing.
Yes.
So this is what we were experiencing step by step, and now you get to experience step by step.
And now you're here with us.
Long story short, even though this was a very long story.
Long story long.
Yeah, okay. So short story long.
We
syringes.
Yeah. We opened the blanket and we saw the plastics and we're like, what the fuck are those? We pulled them out. A bunch of fucking syringes.
Yeah, one-use syringes and shit like that. And they're like, okay. Oh, the cotton balls, the billy, the fires.
The fires, yeah. They were trying to heat up their fucking shit, but not realizing, hey, when you're a tree and...
Yeah. And the blanket's either for sleeping there or staying warm, something like that.
Yeah, because they're probably going to knock out after they fucking shoot up.
Yeah, so people are going there, taking smack, and then passing out, something like that.
But that was like it just shows like how much the vibe of the environment can like make you think the worst or the best or the. But yeah, it was crazy. It was like a whole thing. It was an
adventure.
It was an adventure. Basically, as soon as I saw that cave thing, I was like, oh shit, the most sinister thing.
Yeah, so it's something I'm not going to forget anytime soon.
It was fucking weird, man. It was really weird. But we also had some really good times on that. And actually, I'm going to post some of those clips up on the Facebook.
Of the bushwalk?
Yeah, because there were some of those that were fucking pretty good.
Yeah.
But we're going to do that more often. And I feel like a lot of you guys probably have to do that more often. And that's reconnecting with your friends, not just on like Facebook and stuff, because I felt like it was really good. It was a really good experience, especially now. Like I know it's hard because like all the corona and shit like that, but like just reach out to your mate, you know, see how they're doing.
Very important thing to do.
Yeah, because it was really good. It was really good, just not work related, and actually just being able to fucking talk to someone else, you know.
And phone calls are good.
Yeah.
But there's nothing real better than face-to-face reading people.
Yeah, 100%. And it's just basically, it just hit up your mate, just see how they're going. It was Are You Okay Day. Actually, when this comes out, it will be a while ago, but
Yeah.
it was Are You Okay Day not long ago. So I think we should carry on that theme, and just reach out, even if they haven't reached out.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I agree. So now would you like to know the fact that I brought up probably like 6 minutes in?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Doctors in the UK are prescribing bikes for physical fitness, for weight loss.
But what, during Corona?
Well, I did hear about this during Corona.
Yeah, I think because a lot. Do you want me to get angry at that? Because I can get
No,
angry.
I'm telling you, I thought it was interesting that they're promoting they're prescribing bikes to ride.
I think they're prescribing something that all of us already knew, and that's just people aren't exercising.
Yeah,
and they're prescribing
obesity, rising obesity in the UK.
And I think a lot of people, fucking now are just sitting at home, so they're like, hey, look, get out. Probably helps with the depression too. Yeah. Not that I'm not depressed, so I can't really speak on that, but I can assume
that getting out there and doing something physical and
just exploring, getting out of your fucking nest.
Well, your endorphins are going to be running as well.
Yeah, exactly. The endorphins.
I endorse that message.
Yeah. All right. Break. Ad break.
Yeah.
Ad break right now.
And welcome back.
And welcome back, guys. Here we are. Fuck.
You know how it's like you watch a show that was made for TV and they purposely put the ad breaks in?
Yes.
And then you watch it on like Netflix or something and it's just a black screen.
Yes, boy. Keep going.
It's like, okay.
Are we all just going to sit here and not notice this?
I know what that was.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But no, that was a really good time. That was a fucking fun time. Goofing and gagging.
Well, and we've been for a few now. 3, I think.
Yeah, it has been 3. So basically, this whole story was the lead up to what I'm about to say. Do you want to guess what that is?
Check on your mates. I thought you already said that.
No.
Oh.
I'll tell you.
Getting a Cobra?
Well, yeah, obviously. I reckon we bring him back.
That was implied.
Can I just say that before I continue with my point that I was actually trying to get to? It's a very important point.
Yes.
Buy Cobras. I reckon. Okay, Queensland. I know you're fucking already doing it, right? Northern Territory, you're probably already doing it. You got these big fuck off hats, right? Darwin, definitely doing it. That's the Northern Territory. Buy them. Bring them back to Victoria.
There's not much use for them in Victoria.
No, I reckon we just do it anyway.
Just for the aesthetic.
Mullet's coming back. I reckon we bring the hats.
That'd be super funny and super ironic. Victorians being the biggest bush people. Like if we just played the act. You know what I mean?
That'd
Just
be
like,
fucking hilarious.
they'd be like, oh, what's the most like bogan area in Australia? A normal person would probably say WA or Darwin area. You know what I mean? Like or
Melbourne.
Northern Territory.
Melbourne.
You can imagine someone saying, "Oh, the fucking Victorians."
The fucking Victorians. I'll tell you what, dude. Dead set. Let's just prank the world.
Be the biggest bogan outback. You know, a Cobra
mullets.
Yeah,
trashed out utes. Right. Rodeos. Hey man, I'm getting into all this world because my girlfriend's into this shit.
Right.
And I'm actually so I like it. But I reckon we do it. We go hard in the paint. Right? In the CBD, I reckon we have a rodeo.
Ooh. Is that Australian though?
Yeah. If we got the Akubras.
I feel like that's just country in general.
Just clapped out Commodores and just horses.
But don't forget just being ridiculously friendly at the same time.
Yeah, can we get some fucking personality back, please?
Yeah.
Can I just...
None of this fucking...
The guy that I said... Oh, sorry.
I was just going to say, like, I was raised in a small country town. Everyone knew each other. You smile at everyone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, hey, how you going? How do you do?
Here's me acting like I did.
Yeah, right. Anyway, but I smile at people... When I first came back here to Melbourne,
yeah,
I was still smiling at everyone as I walked past. Everyone just has their blank, shitty life face. You know what I mean?
Dude, fucking the guy I go out installing with now.
Yeah.
He said the exact same thing, and it rings so fucking true. People have just lost that personality. Everyone's just... You say hi to someone or you're nice to someone, they think like you're fucking weird.
You got bad intentions.
Yeah, it's like, can we fucking...
Stop.
Bring your Kubras back and bring the fucking good attitude with it.
I'm not going to say it's social media's fault, but they definitely had their hand in it.
It definitely plays a part because fucking...
But it's been heading this way for ages.
Yeah, 100%. Everyone's just so, like, in their own little world. Like, break out of it.
Not self-absorbed, but self-isolated, I guess.
I think, yeah. Yeah, in a time where like travel's the most easily accessible thing, I feel like a lot of people don't do it enough.
They close
and
themselves
that's coming
off.
from me that's gone nowhere, so I can say firsthand that's true.
Yeah.
And they just in their circle of 5 friends and they just don't talk to anyone else. They don't open up to, random people, say hi and fucking...
Speaking about opening up to people, I swear I'll be by myself for hours at work. Like, no one interacting with me. But not even just at work, anywhere.
Yep.
But as soon as I fart, the fucking crowds come in. You know what I mean? Like a rolling storm. Everyone's wanting a piece of it. You know what I mean? They're coming over and I'm just like, whoa.
That fuck...
Like, I've been keeping this in the chamber for 5 minutes just to make sure no one was around.
Son, that ass breath hitter right there.
Right.
That ass breath. Dude, dead set. I did one on site today. I felt like every fucking trade needed to go in that room. It was bad too.
Can you imagine if people treated farts like they were, deserving of awards?
Like a delicacy?
Yeah, like people would come in and be like, you did well there, man. That's something.
I like the lemon zest in that. And the hint of curry. I love that.
They walk in, it's like, wow.
Is that deconstructed servo pie? Son, is that steak and cheese?
Like, you can tell you're blocked up.
Extra. Yuck. That's fucking chat. Dead set. That's fucking disgusting. Imagine if someone did that and they looked you in the eye while they said that.
I'm going to start doing it. People think I'm going to be the weirdest person, but if I smell something, I'm just going to look at whoever I think did it and be like, let's give the nod of approval and a big smile.
So if you haven't taken anything away from this podcast, here it is.
Just check on your mate's farts.
Here's the summary.
While wearing an Akubra.
You have to have the Akubra.
Yeah.
Son, it's actually... Bring it back. Let's go. Come on, guys. Bring it in.
And
buy them.
The worst case scenario is the only thing people have taken from this episode is to go shoot up heroin in the bush.
Don't do that. Here's a summary. Right? Quick summary. Check on your mates. Bring in fart delicacy.
Yes.
Yes?
Personality. Be friendly.
Be friendly. Fucking say hi to your neighbour. Don't say hi to your neighbour. They're dogs. But say hi to someone else.
Depends on where you live.
Yeah, not your neighbours. Your neighbours suck.
Yeah, well, they keep screaming. They're saying hi, but I don't want to say hi.
So being individualistic. What?
I said leave me alone.
Yeah. And that's it. I reckon that's good.
I feel like this is where we go. All right. Let's wrap it up. Let's do a recap.
That was a recap. But yeah, no, that was good. I feel like now, first of all, now that we're like back in it, we're back in it.
Hopefully. We said this last time.
Knock on wood.
That's not real wood.
Fucking.
Yep, there we go.
Okay, knock on wood. We don't get shut down again, and go like as archaic as we have been.
Yes.
No matter what your fucking belief is, that's what's been going on. We've been locked down. Hopefully that doesn't happen again.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. But that was good. I'm glad that we're back. I'm fucking missed this.
It'll take a little while, I think, to start getting back into the actual groove of it,
the rhythm of it,
the habit as well.
Yeah, but I reckon it's good. I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, sweet.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty.
All right.
I'm happy.
I love you guys. We're back, baby. We're fucking back.
See you, mate.
So if you haven't taken anything away from this podcast, here it is.
Just check on your mate's farts.
Here's the summary.
While wearing an Akubra. Yeah, if you're in an eerie place, you're going to think there's a body somewhere.
Yeah, 100%. And especially because the vibe was how it was. I was getting eaten alive by fucking mosquitoes.
Yeah.